My last video got messed up, so I'm recording it. This is something that bothers me, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to watch this. But I'm gonna start with how I started the last one with gays. Gay bashing. I don't see how people do it. And it's like, people say that it's wrong if you're gay and you're not going to go to heaven, or just because that's what your religion doesn't make that it's right. Like, you telling somebody that their sexuality is wrong is like someone telling you that your religion is wrong. And I have news for you. Even in the Bible, it may say that a man should be with a woman, or a woman should be with a man. It does not state that being with the same sex is wrong. And another thing, God or Jesus or whatever did not write the Bible. Man wrote the Bible. About whatever experiences that have been made or said, or history. But those laws that are in there, God did not write. Man did. And for you people that sit there and say that it's a choice to be gay, or it's a choice to be bisexual, you're wrong. And I understand that everybody's entitled to their own opinions and their feelings on things, but you're wrong, because it's not just like it's a natural thing for you to be straight, like to have that attraction to the opposite sex. It's the same for bisexuals and gays. And there are some females that say that they're bi, and they're not, because they're just doing it for attention, because guys think it's hot, or they find it fun. It is because of people like you that are pretending to be gay or bisexual, mainly bisexual, give gays and real bisexuals a bad name, that make people say, hey, it's a choice, because you're basically making a mockery out of it. And it's, you need to be true to yourself and not do something because you think somebody will like you for it. And there are people out there that have killed themselves because of gay bashing. There are people out there that have parents that are gay, and it hurts them to see people gay bashing when their dads or moms are gay. And yeah, because they have kids, it doesn't mean that it's a choice. It means they tried to do what society deems as right and be with a man or a woman. And I can guarantee you none of them regret having their kids, because their kids are probably their lives to them. And it's upsetting to see people gay bashing, because you don't know what you're doing to somebody's feelings or their lives. And for you girls that sit there and you give real bisexuals like me or some of my friends, and when you give us a bad name, it hurts, because it makes us and gays and stuff harder for us to come out of the closet about it and open up, because it gives people the chance to say that it's wrong and it's a choice when it's not. For you it may be, but for other people it's not. And you need to think about other people before you go and make those stupid decisions, and foremost think about yourself and being true to yourself, because a lot of you bisexuals that do it for attention, it makes you look like a whore or a slut or a skank or whatever you want to call it, and that's not right. For you to belittle yourself and have no respect for yourself because of what you feel guys like. And another thing, when it comes to high school or whatever, it's always a competition. It's who's prettier, who's this, who's that, who's more popular, who has whatever. And guys and girls sit there, and guys won't admit to it as much, but girls, you know how catty you are. And you know you belittle other girls that aren't as pretty as you, that don't have the best clothes, but or girls that are emo or geeks or whatever. Like, you don't even give them the time of day, and if you don't, why should guys? If girls aren't sticking together, guys aren't gonna go towards the girls that are internally beautiful. And I feel like it shouldn't be a competition. I feel like outside shouldn't matter. Yes, if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody, there has to be somewhat of a physical attraction, but mainly it should come from the inside. It shouldn't matter on looks, and it shouldn't matter, but it does. And all these cliques and stuff are stupid. Like, I left high school because I got sick of the drama and the cliques and constantly being compared to other girls and being called emo or feeling not noticed because of those prettier girls, when people that know me, that I haven't put that wall up against, know that I'm a sweetheart and know that I'm a caring person, and I'll be there for you 110 no matter what you do to me. A few examples are Darian, and like for you that know me, a few of those examples that people I have stuck through no matter what they've done is Darian and Greg and Aaron and Ethan. And I've been screwed over so many times, but I'm still there for people because I hope that through everything, if I'm there for people when they need me the most, no matter what they've done, that they'll be there for me. And I guess human nature just isn't what it once was. And that's whatever, but it's wrong for us girls and guys to make a competition and belittle other females and males, saying, oh, you're not handsome enough, or you're not good looking, or you're not beautiful, or you don't have all this, so why bother my time with you? Because a lot of them are great people. And yeah, another thing that I want to talk about is suicide. And this hits home for me because I have tried to commit and I have been minutes away from death. And I guess you can say I was one of the lucky ones that did survive, and because I was caught in time. And I hate it when people, they sit there and they say that it's wrong and it's selfish and everything, because you don't know how that person's feeling, nor did you take the time out of the day to find out before you go and you make your statuses, or you go and make your voice be heard saying suicide is wrong and selfish. Until you're in that situation, you have no right to say anything. And for you people that have been through hell and back multiple times and you've made it, I applaud you, but some people aren't that strong. I understand you may go through a lot and you're still there, so you think suicide is wrong, but some people aren't that strong. Some people don't have that willpower to keep pushing on. And you're entitled to your opinion, but don't go on spreading it, because when you post Facebook statuses or MySpace or Twitter or whatever about it, and people are reading it, and sometimes people that are have feelings about suicide see it, it makes them, from personal experience, I don't know for everybody, but from personal experience, it makes you feel like you can't talk to somebody because you're going to get told that you're wrong, or you shouldn't feel that way, but you do. Or you shouldn't want to die, or you should stay strong, and it's not worth it. But it doesn't change how you're feeling, and no matter what, nobody can tell you your feelings are wrong. And it makes it a lot harder to come out and talk to somebody about how you're feeling if other people are sitting there saying, oh, it's wrong, it's selfish, it's whatever. Because then it just makes you want to bottle it up and keep it inside until you do something. And, you know, it's really upsetting. And I'm not going to tell you your opinion or your feelings are wrong on it, but don't go and blast it, because you don't know who your words are affecting or hurting. So it's I don't know what else to say about it, because hopefully I got my point across, but I don't know what else to say. One more thing before I go that I would like to talk about is people with mental disabilities, emotionally, or physically, like emotionally, physically, and mentally. Emotionally, bipolar and stuff like that. A lot of you think that when somebody's bipolar or depressed or whatever, that they're crazy or they're emo, when they've just been through a lot or they have bad genetics. Because bipolar and stuff like that, it can be genetic, and you can get it from your family, like your moms and stuff like that. So sometimes you have no control. Depression, it just means somebody's been through a lot, or they're not, like, they can't handle what's going on, or so they are on meds and they are going to therapists and stuff, but just because somebody has emotional problems does not make them crazy. So please don't, like, even schizophrenics and stuff, yeah, they're not fully there, and they do think that they can be psychotic, which you can call crazy, but don't. It's not right. Use your technical terms. You know them, and you know that you know them. And it's wrong. Same thing with mental disabilities. For people that have Asperger's or autism or whatever, some of the smartest people in the world have autism, and you don't take the time out today to see past it, so you don't know. Or some of the sweetest people in the world have mental disabilities, like they're not the smartest people and they don't fully understand or whatnot. They're so sweet, and you don't take the time out today, and a lot of you make fun of them for it. Or people with physical abilities, they get made fun of. You don't know what that does to them. And mentally retarded people sometimes don't always understand what you're saying to them, but it still doesn't make it right for you to sit there and make fun of them. So please don't. Basically, all I'm hoping for people to get out of this whole thing is opinions about suicide or gays or whatever. Keep to yourself, because you don't know how that affects somebody else or how bad they're going to take it or what it's going to cause. Girls and guys, stop making it a competition on who's better or who's prettier or whatnot, because that affects people immensely, and you don't know what they've been told growing up about how pretty or how not pretty, or what they've been through. Like, even if somebody is a slut, they sleep around or whatever, you don't know if that's something because of what happened when they were little. Like, a lot of the times when people are molested or raped, rather than closing off, they go towards that sex. They go towards that sleeping around because that's what they know, and they feel, a lot of times people will feel that that's the only way that they feel loved because that's what they were told. And don't lie about something about getting raped or molested or whatever. Basically, stop judging people, stop making other people feel like they're not as good as you. Be true to yourself. Don't sit there and put your judgment on other people because you don't agree with it. Just agree to disagree. Don't sit there and belittle people, and be true to yourself. Don't be you. Don't try to one-up somebody or try to be something you're not for attention or whatever, and stop being so judgmental and mean and cruel, and take in consideration what you might be doing to somebody and their feelings or what that might cause them, because you never know. So I appreciate those people that watch this. So yeah.